Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the wild and sometimes downright messy history of Marvel's first family, the Fantastic Four. From their groundbreaking debut in the 1960s to the roller coaster of movie adaptations, this franchise has seen it all. Success, flops, and a whole lot of drama. So, grab your unstable molecules, stretch out, and let's explore the fantastic and complicated history of the Fantastic Four. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more complicated histories. So, where did it all begin? Picture this. It's 1961. Marvel Comics, then called Timely Comics, is struggling to keep up with DC's Justice League. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, the king of comic art, are tasked with creating a new superhero team. But they didn't want another cookie-cutter squad. They wanted a family, flawed, relatable, and thrown into extraordinary circumstances. In November 1961, Fantastic Four #1 hit stands. Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm. 4 regular folks who get blasted by comic rays during a space mission. They become Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Girl, later Invisible Woman, the Human Torch, and the Thing. This wasn't just a superhero team, it was a family that argued, loved, and grew together. They faced threats like Dr. Doom, Galactus, and the Skrulls. Stan and Jack's creation was a hit. The Fantastic Four became Marvel's flagship title, introducing iconic characters and concepts like the Negative Zone, the Inhumans, and the Silver Surfer. By the 1970s, they were pop culture icons, spawning cartoons, merchandise, and a passionate fan base. But translating that magic to the big screen, well, that's where things get complicated.
From the pages of the world's greatest comic book adventure.
Let's rewind to the early 90s. Superhero movies were still finding their footing. Batman was killing it, but Marvel was lagging behind. Enter Constantine Film, a German company that snagged the Fantastic Four movie rights. They had a problem though. If they didn't start production by 1992, they would lose the rights. So, what did they do? They called up low-budget legend Roger Corman and made a movie on a shoestring budget of $1 million. The 1994 Fantastic Four film was something else. Shot in mere weeks, it had heart, but lacked, let's say, polish. The costumes looked like they were sewn in someone's basement, and the special effects, let's just say stretching Reed's arm was more rubber band than blockbuster. The cast and crew poured their souls into it, but the film was never meant to be released. It was a contractual obligation. A movie made to keep the rights, not to see the light of day. Fans eventually bootlegged it, and it's now a cult classic, but back then, it was a cinematic footnote. Why did it flop? Well, no budget, no marketing, and no theatrical release will tend to do that. But it showed one thing. The Fantastic Four were tough to adapt at that time. Their powers, their family dynamic, and their cosmic scope needed more than a low-budget flick could deliver.
Got it! Supernova! Bad!
Let's fast forward to 2005. Fox, riding high on the X-Men movies, decided it was time to give the Fantastic Four another shot. With a bigger budget, a solid cast, they aimed for a fun, family-friendly vibe. The 2005 Fantastic Four movie was not a critical darling, but it made over $330 million worldwide. In 2007, we got the sequel, Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. This one leaned harder into the cosmic side, introducing Galactus. Well, sort of. Instead of the planet-eating giant from the comics, we got a big cloud. Yeah, fans weren't very thrilled with that. Still, the movie had some stunning moments, like the Silver Surfer's chase scene, and it earned $289 million. But the cracks were showing. Critics called the films too light, too safe, and not ambitious enough. Fox wanted a gritty reboot, and fans were left wondering, could anyone get the Fantastic Four right? Uh-oh. Enter 2015's Fantastic Four, or as it's infamously known, Fan-4-Stick. Directed by Josh Trank, this reboot promised a dark, grounded take on Marvel's first family. The cast, Miles Teller as Reed, Kate Mara as Sue, Michael B. Jordan as Johnny, and Jamie Bell as Ben, was stellar. It's a great cast. The idea, a sci-fi origin story with a focus on the team's youth and the consequences of their powers. Sounds cool, right? Well, not so much. Production was a mess. Rumors swirled about on-set conflicts, reshoots, and studio interference. Trank reportedly clashed with Fox, and the final cut felt like a Frankenstein's monster of competing visions. The film's pacing was off, the characters felt flat, and Dr. Doom, well, he was reduced to a generic villain with a weird face. Fans and critics tore it apart, and it bombed, earning just $168 million against a $120 million budget. Fan4Stick became a cautionary tale of how not to adapt a beloved franchise. But why did it fail? Well, it strayed too far from the comic's heart. Family, adventure, wonder, while trying to chase this gritty superhero trend. The Fantastic Four aren't the X-Men or Batman. They're explorers, not brooding anti-heroes. Josh Trank was selected to direct this movie because he had just come off the insane success of Chronicle. If you watch Chronicle and then watch his adaptation of Fantastic Four, you will easily see the resemblance. It's dark, it's gritty, it's a sci-fi thriller, and I think that it was the exact opposite direction for the Fantastic Four franchise. But I think that Trank wanted to do something that ultimately he probably should have picked another franchise. And since then, he's kind of blacklisted himself from directing in Hollywood. And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
What time has it been?
No.
What time has it been?
No, Johnny.
Say it!
I don't wanna!
Say it!
So where does that leave us? In 2019, Disney's acquisition of Fox brought the Fantastic Four back to Marvel Studios. Fans lost their mind. The MCU, with its track record of nailing team dynamics in movies like The Avengers, seems like the perfect home for the Fantastic Four. The most recent Fantastic Four film that just released on July 25th, directed by Matt Shakman, who also gave us WandaVision. The cast: Pedro Pascal as Reed, Vanessa Kirby as Sue, Joseph Quinn as Johnny, and Eben Moss-Backrack as Ben. That's a tongue twister. This is a star-studded cast. The MCU's Fantastic Four is set to embrace the comic's cosmic wonder and family vibes. It's leaning into that retro sci-fi aesthetic while introducing the multiverse-spanning stakes of Phase 6. Has this most recent Fantastic Four done justice to Marvel's first family? I have yet to see it. I'm cautiously optimistic, but after 3 swings and 3 misses, the pressure's on. The Fantastic Four's journey from comic page to silver screen has been a cosmic adventure full of highs and lows. They are Marvel's first family, but their cinematic history proves that they are not easy to adapt. Here's hoping the MCU finally gets it right. What do you think? Have you guys seen it yet? Are you hyped? Are you scared? Or are you scarred from Fan4Stick? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's talk about it. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell for more videos. Until next time, stay fantastic, and I'll see you in the next one.